I couldn't find where it said, and it might be because I'm tired.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Welcome to the Antonio Parkinson Project. Today we're talking World Cup. We are also talking Carmelo Anthony, and we are talking Big Tigger. And it is June, which is Men's Mental Health Month, and we're going to talk about solutions for all of us that's over here stressing out. Y'all don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. You are watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
The Best in Black award-winning podcast in the Memphis market. That means we are number one, baby. There's only one number one. Yeah, and I got my lovely co-host Angelica Jelly Woods in the building. Look, with her natural makeup on today. Come on, Angelica. How about you turn that microphone around to you, though?
That was talking about my mic was off.
Yeah, because she about to lean and stuff be out of the shot. You always got to reline the shot up. We got Sugar Booger in the building. Yeah, what's up? Y'all give it up for Sugar Booger.
Don't get her talking, please. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Daddy, where you at? Daddy, where you at?
You ain't put that jacket on that baby. I'm her defense. That's right. Hey, y'all give it up for my DJ. Wait a minute. But he is America's worst wingman, but he's still my DJ. Give it up for my DJ, DJ Kojak in the building, baby. Let's go.
Speak it right.
Yeah, I didn't hear the scratch. Did you hear the scratch?
I did, but then I heard her in the back, the audience saying, woo, and she said, ooh, for me.
She sure didn't say, ooh, for you, did
she? Didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I've been knowing her longer.
Yeah, about 3 days now. About 3 days.
She said 3 days. Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got the world famous Makia Housley in the building. Let's go. Give it up for her, man.
I ain't gonna say no ooh.
But listen, man. Hey, Makia is one of the hardest working women that I know, man. I was like, man, I'm impressed. I gotta give it to you, Makia. I'm impressed. I am impressed. She goes hard in the paint. Right. And the beautiful thing is she go hard and paint for people that's trying to make moves in their life. And we did say it's Men's Mental Health Month. And hold up. What? Yeah, you already know what I'm going.
Well, I'm gonna say I like this shot. We gotta fix this shot.
So
go ahead.
So we were supposed to have some video from us getting massages today. Today we had a chance to visit Concord Career Colleges,
and they just acting like, Lord, I don't know what kind of massages is going on. They just acting like they just been lifted, and they just in a trance and can't do nothing. I'm just like, what is it? What is it?
Man, it was well needed. I tell you that much. And so we went today. We went to Concord Career College, and we'll put some videos up and post that on our social media platform. And so they do massages over there, right? A lot of people don't realize that they do.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do massages over there. And we walked in, me and America's worst wingman, DJ Kojak, and
he was winging it.
Yeah, he was winging it. He was, and we got a chance to speak to the students, and that was amazing in itself.
Yeah, it was,
and and we got a chance to actually get the massages, over there at the career college. But it's led by this wonderful PD. That's PD. What does PD stand for anyway?
Program director.
Program director.
Okay, now.
All right. Yeah, she is LaWanda Allen. Give it up for her, y'all. She is building, baby. She done made the cut. Yeah, all the way here from Concord Career College, and welcome to the show, and we hope you survive it, right? It's her first time. Are you shy?
No.
You ain't shy?
No.
Okay. That's what they all say, huh? Yeah. All right, that's what they all say. So look, it is Men's Mental Health Month. How important it is men or anybody for that matter, relieving stress from their bodies, in order to be able to function in the proper way Well, and before we get to that, we going hold that thought. Hold that thought. Right. Because, speaking of men and women, it is World Cup season, right?
Yes.
That's a hard shift, wasn't it?
Yes.
It is World Cup season. This is going to be a perfect segue to what you do over there with massage instruction. So it's World Cup. So, we're talking about athletes, so on and so forth. And it is Men's Mental Health Month here in the month of June. But before we get into that, we got to get into this story about what these folks are doing in regards to, all of these different countries coming over here to the United States and, celebrating the World Cup, but playing in the World Cup. And I think we got a little video to
making it hard.
The 2026 FIFA World Cup is shaping up to be one of the most politically controversial World Cups in FIFA history as U.S. geopolitical tensions take center stage. Between travel advisories, visa restrictions, detainments, this is shaping up to be an incredibly dangerous tournament. I mean, first and foremost, between the U.S. and Iran, this is the first time a host country is actively at war with a participating nation. And because of that, the U.S. has imposed visa restrictions on several members of the country's delegation, including the Football Federation. Even the Iranian players are being refused lodging. They're allowed in the country for matches only and have to fly back into Mexico at the end of every single game day. The U.S. has even revoked Iran's allocation of tickets, obstructing Iranian supporters from attending games. But it's not just Iran, they're targeting Iraqi players too. Iraq's World Cup striker Ayman Hussein was detained for 7 hours at Chicago's O'Hare Airport. They subjected him to hours of questioning against his will and even went through his phone and personal belongings. He was eventually allowed to enter the country, but the team's photographer, who works for the Iraqi Olympic Committee, he was denied entry and sent back home. Additionally, Somalia's first ever World Cup referee was denied entry into the U.S. Omar Abdelkader Arten was set to make history as the first Somali referee selected to officiate a World Cup FIFA match. He was selected Africa's best male referee in 2025. He is renowned across the country and he had a valid visa. But he was denied entry, and FIFA confirmed he will not be able to participate in the tournament. Senegalese players are also facing strict background checks upon entry to the United States, as are members of the Uzbekistan team whose bags were searched by sniffer dogs. It seems the politics of the World Cup are primarily impacting members of the global south. Muslim countries, African countries, non-European, and non-white countries.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
That's a lot, and it's sad and unfortunate because, we're in such a climate. And, I want you to think about the gravity of this whole thing, right? You play professional football or soccer, as we call it, right? And you play all of these years from a kid on up, right, to get to the World Cup, and most don't get there, right? You get to the World Cup, and and the World Cup happens to be in the U.S., and then you work to get in here, and you get denied, you get turned around and told you have to go back home or go to another country. Not only that, but imagine if you are in a game and you're told after every game, if you keep winning, after every game, you have to go to Mexico and sleep and then come back to play your game. That's stressful. Not only is it stressful, in my estimation, that is incredibly unfair to those teams, while the other teams get to rest, play their games, rest, chill, but you have to keep flying back and forth. And y'all know how it is when you get on the plane, you're tired. God forbid, it's anything like what's been going on at the airports lately. If it's anything like my flight back from Aruba, you get hung out there. So, the importance of what you're doing and what you're teaching these young people to be massage therapy professionals. You couldn't ask for a better time to become a massage therapist, right? With all of this stuff that's going on.
Yes.
And you think about too, all of the things that's going on with men's mental health. And then we're talking about athletes, right? These athletes that are in the World Cup, these are professional athletes. Those massage therapy professionals are needed more than ever. Why are you doing this?
Well, thank you first of all for having me on your show.
Yeah.
It is needed in the community to hear what we can provide to individuals outside of our temporary health care that we have, the standard health care. We call this complementary alternative medicine, which is where we come in and provide stress relieving techniques,
Mhm.
as well as mental stress, where you can just step away from life just for an hour, 30 minutes, or whatever the time frame it is, so that you can regroup, recenter yourself. And so one of the areas that in light of mental health, we just celebrated mental health last month, and it's an ongoing thing you see in the community where families are just losing individuals because they cannot cope with stress.
That
So
is true.
my heart go out to individuals that are not able to take advantage of our services, because we do have no-cost services, as well as those services that they can pay for to help relieve that stress. We provide sports massage. Sports massage will prepare an athlete before or after the game to alleviate those stresses. And so I'm sure you've probably gone to the airport. You may have seen individuals doing chair massages in between flights. That is needed, especially if you have unexpected layover, 5 hours or more. So that is something that we can benefit individuals, give to individuals as a way of just stepping back, recenter themselves, and helping them to alleviate the stress.
Yeah, man. Go ahead. You had the question.
How long does a program take? Let's say if I wanted to be what would be what's the technical
Massage therapist?
A massage therapist. How long do I need any experience? I could just walk in your door first. That's what I know. Yes
For
or
you,
no.
about 2 years.
Whatever.
Right,
Whatever.
right.
Do I need some experience? And how long would it take to get through this program?
That is a very good question. It takes 9 months.
That's not long at all.
To birth your plan into fruition. So 9 months is what our program consists of. You do not have to have any prerequisites before you start the program. We teach you everything. Massage therapy is not just massaging the individual's body, but it's so much that we need to know as to diseases or disorders that an individual may have, high blood pressure, diabetes. We do need to have a working understanding of how that affects the body. And then also muscles and the way the body functions. So it's a lot that entails. It is a fast-paced program. Once you finish the program, then we do prepare you to get your license for Tennessee.
I was gonna ask you, do you guys do career placement? Like, do you do like actually go somewhere and do training or help with career placement after they come through your program?
Well, our clinical externship is in-house.
Okay.
So we actually train from the very beginning, professionalism, working with clients, helping them with their various needs that they may have. And then we're teaching them the business part of that.
I was gonna ask you
So
that.
you can
Yes.
actually graduate, and there are so many different avenues that you can start to actually go into your career. It could be entrepreneurship, or you can actually work for someone either in a healthcare clinic, a chiropractic setting, or a spa.
Yeah, that's good. And one of the things that when we spoke to the students today is the fact that you're training them. Yes, you're giving them a trade, right? That is AI proof.
Yeah,
Right?
yes,
Because
right, okay.
hey, come on,
You
clap
should
for
right.
that.
There you go. I ain't gonna replace you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
You
because
have to know
because
it.
Claude ain't gonna be able to put his hands on your
Mhm.
shoulders and give you a massage, right? Right. And so which is good, and this is one of those businesses, and this is one of the types of businesses that I love more than anything. Businesses that breed businesses,
Yes,
right? So there's a lot of
yes.
opportunity for them to come out, learn more about the trade, get more experience, this, that, and other. And if they so see fit to open up a business, right, and to create more, of those types of professionals. So, yeah.
Let me ask a question. How long have your program been around? This program been around, and I guess let us know a success story, someone that that came out, did their own business.
That's a success story. You better interview
Well,
her.
she's an instructor.
you're
She's a
looking at
success
one.
story.
Okay.
Concord Massage Therapy
She is
Program
the
has been over 20 years.
20 years.
Yes, this is
Okay.
23 years. I am a graduate of Concord. Started right where I am encouraging students right now
Yeah.
to start their career.
Okay.
So yeah, this is 23 for me.
Man, that's dope. And obviously successful. I'm looking at
23.
them frames on your head.
Yeah,
So,
oh,
on the
yeah.
back.
Gucci.
Right, yeah.
Gucci.
I see it, right. Hey, get in the massage business. Like, you see this? Right. Hey, let me send a shout out to Linda Hopkins. Go
You
ahead.
gotta give back.
Yeah.
You have to give back, because this is a really my family is they're cosmetologists, and so
Okay.
this was I took a leap of faith stepping into massage therapy, and I enjoyed it ever since. So I'm
Really?
still doing it. This is a part of healthcare through allied healthcare, and it's needed. It is in so many facets right now.
Yeah. So your family is all cosmetologists, but you bucked the system and went to massage. There's always a black sheep in the family,
shared
right?
about
Almost like
passing
mine.
out the flyers,
Right.
I had to do that for my mother.
Right. Yeah. Always one in the family. But yeah.
So can you come through your program? Let's say if someone already has a career, they're working a full-time job. Do you guys accommodate somebody that wants to multitask? Because we almost live in an economy or where you have to have multiple streams of income. Can this be additional stream of income and I can still keep my whole job, or what is that like?
Yes, I do teach my students to have multiple streams of income, and it's designed for the working adults. If you have a family, if you are working a full-time job, we have 3 programs that we would normally run. That's the morning, which is from 8 to 1. Afternoon is 1 to 6, and right now we're on hold with our evening program, which is 5:30 to 10:30.
Oh, wow.
So you can find where your schedule will allow you to commit to the Monday to Thursday and work on your goals of becoming a licensed massage therapist.
There's literally no excuses. Y'all got a 5 to 10:30 because usually you have to go all day or it's just in the morning. I never seen a school that has somebody accommodating a schedule.
Yes.
So like, what is your typical like classroom size? So when you come in, instructor ratio, is it?
So I love it. We have a 1 to 10 ratio for our students, and the smaller class sizes is better. I think if you are a visual learner, you can have that one-on-one with the students. You can work with them hands-on. So it's a hands-on program, and so I think that if someone is scared or just wanting to know, like, this is, I've been out of school for a while, should I go back? It is great. We do have populations from right out of high school, age 18. To 55 or more.
Yeah, that's good.
that's wanting to just do a career change, and we accommodate them.
Tell us something we don't know about massage. Everybody think that all these folks out here, massages have led to babies sometimes, right? And joke right. Hey, I act like that. Look, she's sitting right here. Look at this one right here. Right, it started with a massage. Right, started with a massage.
It's just supposed to be a massage.
Right. You're right. Tell us something we don't know. Seriously, though, tell us something we don't know about.
Things.
Okay.
So, massage therapy is not masseuse.
Okay.
It's not the
Tell
rub
us the
down.
difference.
It's
See,
the difference. It's
I thought it was all the
therapeutic.
same, right?
We are governed by the Department of Health.
Right.
And so that means that we have to go through a strict requirement in order to get our license renewed. We have to have continuing education hours, as well as we have to be up to date on our Tennessee massage law, as to know what does the state board require of us. So it is therapeutic. I believe that people had a misconception of what massage was from what they've heard and what it's been around for ages, but it has shifted in so many capacities to be more beneficial for individuals who are wanting an alternative to medication.
Yeah.
So massage therapy can definitely help assist with anyone that's having chronic pain, insomnia, as well as the introduction of aromatherapy into the practice is also a good one that helps with stress and anxiety. So educating our 99% of our job is education.
Yeah.
So we have to educate what we do, how they can take advantage of it, and what they can do at home outside of coming to us. So it's a 360 for education.
Yeah, that's good. Is reflexology included in massage therapy?
Yes. So yes, reflexology, if you don't know what that is, it's just massaging your hands and your feet, which is, if you're doing a 1-hour reflexology for your feet, it feels just like you've gotten a therapeutic massage, full body, because we're actually hitting every organ that's in the body that is associated, that's either with any conditions that you may have, such as, like I say, lower back pain. That would be your heel, around the heel area. So you can actually receive a 60 or 30-minute reflexology. It's just as beneficial.
Are y'all offering that at the school?
We do provide.
Oh, shit.
He ain't gonna be able to walk. He ain't gonna be able to walk for 3 days. He barely walked in here.
Listen,
Ain't about what you know, is who you know.
Right, man. Look, and wow, that's right, baby. And look, but real talk, I prefer my extremities being massaged more than anything. Feet, hands, head.
Yes.
Yeah. Shut up, Kojak. Those extremities, because.
And for that, we're always
hanging there, Luanda.
we are
Hanging there with us. Hanging there. That's all I can say. The extremities.
That's
Explain extremities to them.
Oh, Jesus.
Look, this is anatomy and physiology. Come on.
your arms and legs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
over
your head's
there.
not considered an extremity. Is your head not
It's a
considered?
part of the torso, but we
okay.
can, yeah.
Makia over there. Makia been around A&P long enough. She look talking about shaking her head like she know.
But
Right.
so we
Oh, you real
considered
smart,
your
man.
arms and your
Uh-huh.
legs, but of course the head is a part of the your torso. So,
Yeah. I'm gonna throw this free business idea out there because I was thinking about doing it, but I ain't gonna do it. But I think somebody should open up a storefront on a busy street like Austin P Highway
Mhm.
and call it extremities, where people can come in and get a 5-10 minute massage, chair massage before work, after work, and go home feeling good. You gonna do that?
Yeah.
LaWanda, that you?
Oh, I can try.
Okay.
Well,
I've done it.
I'm gonna say
Hey,
this.
look, I got something on it.
Listen, our firm can
Okay.
help you find the location.
That's
Okay.
what we're
On
talking
Austin
about
P.
something.
Let's get this
Look,
thing
on Austin
rolling.
P.
And then
Yeah,
after,
in this
after you
district-
leave, you
in
gonna
this
go to the
district,
hip-hop
Austin
lounge,
P. Yeah.
test
Right.
the feet out.
I'm gonna
Right.
take you
Thank
up on
you.
that.
Thank
And then,
And we're gonna promote it on the Antonio Parkinson project.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Right.
That's it.
Full
Sounds
circle.
good. Sounds
Look,
Yeah.
I got a question to ask. Sciatic nerve. It's a
Yes.
big thing that's
oh
out
my,
there.
oh my.
I know they come to you before. Is
Yeah.
there something that this could help with?
Sciatica?
Yeah, the
yes,
sciatica.
yes.
Because you never know when it's coming.
So sciatic nerve is an impingement where you have it can be I had one. So it was just the onset of me, carrying something that was probably over 20 pounds. You do it the wrong way, your body mechanics are off, and you can actually irritate your sciatic nerve, which is in the back, and it runs down that back leg.
that
Oh my
leg.
God.
Come on.
So it could be some underlying conditions like herniated disc
Mhm.
issues from L5 to L3. But if
Oh,
you,
speak that
yeah,
speed.
so
L5
if
to
you,
L3.
if you need relief,
Yeah.
massage therapy can assist with that. Meaning that if you are doing some of the stretches, we do tell individuals that if they have a sciatic nerve and it's flared up,
Mhm.
that you want to use ice to calm the nerves and the muscles down versus
Oh.
heat.
Oh, is that heat?
Uh-huh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I heard
So
that
you can do
before.
a heat cold, what we call a heat ice contrast,
Mhm.
which would still do the same thing, but we definitely want to take the pressure off of those two muscles that's pressing against the sciatic nerve.
Okay.
What about the vagus nerve?
So the vagus nerve is a little bit different.
Mhm.
That's where you are straining. So usually helping individuals how to get up from a sitting position to a standing position will help accommodate that. My mother had issues with her vagus nerve, and that was because she was straining. She's a little bit elderly, so she had problems with her knees, and she was trying to stand. And again, that he went out just for a few minutes, and we scared us to death. But of course, we just had to teach her how to stand and how to take her time in getting up from a seated position.
And it's tied to stress also, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Vagus nerve,
Mhm.
yeah.
For the people that don't know, I know, but for the people that don't, what is a vagus nerve?
So the vagus nerve.
You should have asked him what he know about it first.
I have no idea.
The vagus nerve
Still
is
trying to
inside of
figure
the
out.
abdominal cavity, and it's one that's connected to your gastrointestinal area.
Ah.
When you are, it's a strain that you're placing on that particular nerve, and once you're standing up, you can actually blank out or have become conscious temporarily. And so we try to help individuals that have issues with that problem. But it's really more of an occupational situation where you're teaching them how to stand and how to redo things.
So, Coach, that means when you leave us in segment 3 and you go in the bathroom,
That's
and
it. That's
you,
what
you
we
know,
make
you
it.
push it too hard,
Straining,
strain, and if you
straining,
don't
yes.
stand up too fast, because ain't nobody coming to save you.
Okay.
Cavalry ain't coming, bro.
We got the professionals in the house.
What we do? They might come and get you up, huh?
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
just get a mask or something close, No, I'm not gonna do it.
Man, look. So what do you want to tell the people before you get out of here? About
So I do want to encourage individuals to reach out to the Memphis Concord Career College. We have clinicals 4 times a year. We have our next clinical for this, which is open to the public, October the 5th.
Okay.
And we provide 1-hour massages for $20, 90-minute massages for $30.
Hold on.
And
I'm in there.
you have the option of requesting for a 1-hour reflexology or a 90-minute reflexology for the same price. And we do introduce for $10 more, we do sugar scrubs for the feet as well as aromatherapy that you can add to your session.
I'm gonna
So
look like a baller when I see my wife.
we try to make it
I'm telling you.
affordable for individuals.
Okay.
to help the students out for as they need the hours to graduate, but as well as benefit from the services that we provide.
And that's huge, man. So wait a minute. Let's go back to the reflexology and the sugar scrub. So Kojak, get them little bunions worked on, get them scrubbed down, Angelica got bunions too.
Or 90 minutes.
Right, for
You're
90 minutes. And look, we're going to y'all can scrub Angelica's feet for 90 minutes.
Yes.
All right, 90 minutes. It might cost a little extra, but y'all might need a little. But so can people just book that, or does it have to be on certain days? Or hey, Angelica, we love you.
Yes. So right now, when we run our clinicals, we are Monday through Thursday. We do have one Friday that we rotate within the month. Our classes is literally 4 weeks.
Okay.
So all of our classes are 4 weeks. Our clinical is 4 weeks. So it runs from that October the 5th to October the 30th. And it's usually 2 o'clock to 8:30.
So the next time that we can get the reflexology or the sugar scrub, not the sugar, that sounds crazy saying that. The sugar scrub is going to be in October. That's the next time we can do it.
The next clinical is
We need to
October.
make some exceptions for that. Right.
And we do have some clients that have come back. They've been with us for over 15 years. So they're dedicated. So we do to book your massage appointments, you can contact the clinic at 901-820-2207.
I'll put that in the chat. Let me do that. Say that one more time.
901-820-2207. We do ask that you leave a voicemail, and we will return your call within a time frame of 24 hours.
Okay.
So to book your appointments, we do send out a calendar to have the scheduled times, because we do have specific days that are for the 90 minutes, and then we have days for the 1 hour.
Okay.
So it's on the calendar, and you can book accordingly.
That's gonna be dope. We're also going to put up a link for those people that are considering this as a career. That's a great opportunity there, man. Yeah.
This is the best time.
It is.
If you're thinking about something or shifting your focus from a 9 to 5 to having something of your own that you can utilize the schedule, make it available to what you're needing it to be. This is a very good flexible schedule.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for you to let your hands do the talking.
Yes, and working in a stressful environment, a stress-free environment.
Right. You're actually making the environment stress-free for other people.
Yes.
Yeah. You like your job?
I do.
You love what you do?
Yes.
Are you in your purpose?
I am.
Right.
I think this is where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. It's all in her eyes, man. You see that, Kojak?
Yeah, I saw that.
I know when you ask my students that, you have to first ask yourself, is this the right place that I need to be? Because I do have a lot of students that come through the program. They'll say, Miss Allen, this is not for me, or I've changed my mind. And I said, thank you for giving it a chance, to see if this is the right fit. And then for some, they go ahead and still pursue it, and they do a great job with it. So we always encouraging individuals to take a chance. 9 months, this is a great time to birth your purpose.
Yeah. And I love that, man. Y'all give it up for LaWanda Allen in the building, baby. Let's go, baby. Link up too for those of you that are considering a career in massage therapy with Concord. We'll have a link in place so that you can just hit that link and you can sign up for your interest. So, but it's good though. I can tell you this: those students are the best, man. I had a wonderful job, wonderful time. Those students, the massage. I'm still recovering from the massage because I thought it was Kojak over there snoring, but it might have been me. When I was getting my massage, and they did a wonderful job. So thank you again for that, man. Shout out to Concord Career College, man, in Memphis. And look, that's interesting too. We take that, but hold it for a second. Interesting thing about that is the massage therapy programs for Concord are right here in Memphis and South Haven. That's it. So this is special.
We are the only two out of all of the schools to have massage therapy.
Yeah, so it's right here. So we got to take advantage of that.
Who you brought with you? Who you got over there with you? You want to put her face in?
Makia?
Does she want to show her face?
Makia on up here. Makia, come on up here.
Come on up here.
Kojak over here extending segments.
You can go over there.
Yeah, go on over there where Angelica was.
on that side over here.
Right.
Go on that side.
Yeah, go on over there.
You got to show her face.
Right. You want to use this chair right here?
There she goes.
Man, y'all step on up to the mic. Don't be scared. Look, y'all give it. Y'all look. Hey! Shout out to Makia Hauser, the hardest working woman in school business. Y'all, let me see them nails. Put them nails up to this camera. Put them nails up to this camera right here.
Oh yeah.
Let me see them nails. Man, look at that, man. Look at that, man.
Bam.
Look at that, man. Yeah, she's a diva. Yeah, but man, we appreciate all your work and all your hard work. Anything you want to say before we get out here at this segment?
Just come visit us at Concord College, Concord Career College. We would love to have you. Let's see some new faces. Take advantage of our services.
Yeah, there you go. Then you heard it from her, right? All right, y'all. We're gonna run another video on the way out of this segment. Don't go anywhere because when we come back, we're gonna talk about the Carmelo Anthony trial. And so,
Lord have mercy.
don't forget hit that subscribe button, and we'll be right back.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
America is already ruining the World Cup before it even starts. Reports say multiple national teams arriving in the U.S. have been going through heavy security checks. Senegal's squad, the AFCON champions, were even searched one by one after landing. Even stars like Kevin De Bruyne weren't given any exceptions. It didn't stop there. Uzbekistan's national team reportedly got checked with K9 units, and even World Cup legend Fabio Cannavaro had to go through extra screening despite not even playing. People are comparing it to Mexico, where visiting teams are welcomed with mariachi bands and a full festival vibe, while the U.S. feels much stricter and colder. Referee Omar was reportedly denied entry before he even made it into the country. And it's not just players and officials. Some Iranian fans are still dealing with visa and ticket issues, with reports suggesting up to 180,000 empty seats before kickoff. For a tournament that only comes once every 4 years, that's a massive red flag. So the real question is America protecting the World Cup or ruining it for everyone?
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Don't just wish for a better life. This book shows you the formula, not the fake path, a true path that actually works. I've been watching people make the same mistake over and over. People will be like, I'll just pray for it and have faith. And just wait. Blah, blah, blah. And they're still waiting today. Come on, people. This dude, the author, Antonio Parkinson, has exposed the traditional lies, or better yet, quote unquote, omissions we never got taught. Here's the ugly truth. And I'm a self-victim of this too, because we can't blame anyone but ourselves because there's so much information out there that we have no excuses for not living our best lives. So, this really amounts to self-deception. But anyway, he wrote a book full of lessons here, and it woke me up to the fact that it's not really only about the prayer. He's not advocating against that. It's about capacity or making room. This is about you, okay? So what you need to do now, because it's pretty powerful, is open up your mindset. It was a simple, honest reality check for me. And I mean it. Look, I'm not going to gatekeep this information. If you want the book, just comment link and I'll send it to you. It's that simple.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Antonio Parkinson Project. You're watching the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market. Let's go, baby. Yeah. This is what we do. We are the best in black in Memphis. Yeah. Hey, I got my lovely co-host Angelica Jelly Woods in the building. Yeah,
doing the most back here. Y'all.
Shaka Khan.
You call me Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan in the building. That's right. And y'all give it up for my DJ Kojak in the building. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Oh, I heard it that time, DJ Kojak. Okay. Hey man, we got the father himself. Father MC in the building.
Come on now.
Now y'all give it up for Antonio Harvey in the building. Father first, baby. Let's go. Yeah. It is Men's Mental Health Month, man. Who better to have it back in the building, for the second time.
In the house.
But Antonio Harvey, man. Hey, look, Antonio, before you get started, man, we got to talk about this Carmelo Anthony story, and Angelica,
it's heartbreaking.
Set that up. It is heartbreaking. What you got?
It's heartbreaking. You have a 730 pound black male that he was found guilty of murdering somebody 6 feet, 260 pounds. Hugh, can you play a video?
Carmelo Anthony has been sentenced to 35 years in prison and will be eligible for parole after serving half of that time. The jury had the case for about 3 hours before there was no dissent that they had a verdict. They found Carmelo Anthony guilty of murder in the fatal stabbing of Austin Metcalf at a Frisco ISD track meet on April 2, 2025. The jury did have the option to consider a lesser charge of manslaughter because the judge allowed that lesser charge to be on the table. But they did not choose that. They convicted him of murder, and that mattered in a huge way for sentencing. If the jury had convicted him of manslaughter, the punishment would have ranged from 2 to 20 years in prison. But because they convicted him of murder, the punishment range was 5 to 99 years or life in prison. Because Carmelo was a minor at the time of the crime, the death penalty or life without parole wasn't an option. So with that being said, he will be eligible for parole about 17 and a half years into his sentence. But that doesn't guarantee that he will be approved for parole. He has to go in front of the parole board and they can deny his release. His defense team has already filed an appeal, meaning that they will take it in front of a higher court.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Causing a lot of conversation, of course, controversy online. And I just can't wrap my mind around it. Just think about it. It's raining outside. And, you know, you still have track meets. Did you ever run? Did anybody run track?
I ran track, but I was slow.
Did you run in the rain?
Yes.
Okay, because you know down here, black people like they can't come outside and rain. They ain't gonna show up to events or nothing. But the show still went on, and they had tents outside, and he went to go sit in somebody's tent of a friend. See, they're leaving parts out. There was somebody he knew. He was a white boy, and he said that he can go sit in the tent. Gave him permission because it was obviously raining outside, and the two twins, I'm gonna say the white two twins, came in there, starting some stuff. That's what happened. And I think it's interesting about this case. They left the footage of a video out because, you know, kids, you know, when stuff happened. So when they started a mess, the other twin was recording and everybody's like, where's that recording at?
That means that he had terrible defense. But let me ask you this though. I'm also told now, and you know, you've been following the story a lot closer. It was an all-white jury.
All white.
All white. And they allegedly the judge was friends with the family also. That's what. In the DA, and isn't that a conflict of interest, or shouldn't you dismiss yourself from the trial because you should recuse too close? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Because you're too close. I mean, for ethical reasons or how it may look for a fair trial. And it was mind blowing that they were offered the chance for manslaughter. I could see, okay, just being, you know, giving him something manslaughter, just come out a murder. It was not premeditated. It was an argument. It was a 3-inch knife that he was sitting down, and so who actually it was defense. He was sitting down when they came in. So what could really, I mean, you know, who had the upper hand?
But that sounds like to me that he had inadequate representation. I don't know if he had a public defender, and really in a lot of cases, public defenders. He had a public defender.
Believe so.
And in a lot of cases, though, a lot of these places they choose the public defender from a list, but a lot of times you'll have good attorneys on that list, but maybe he just drew a bad one. Then you also have to remember that, you know, at the end of the day, it's kind of like what happens at the Capitol. You know, we might fight, you know, in committee and on the floor about different pieces of legislation, but in a lot of cases, you know, after that's over with, everybody drinking together. And so that could be one of the things is that goes on with, you know, that local attorney with, you know, with the judges and the prosecutors and so on and so forth. But it's incredibly disheartening.
17 and going to a prison, never been convicted, never been in trouble. And I think it's the media did a disservice. Disservice how they portrayed the story. And, you know, online, people don't understand media has a lot to do with it and how they were telling it. Even the guy I told you he was friends with, they said that he tried to retract and say he didn't even know him. And then the defense attorney literally had to say, is this you in a picture with him? Is this you in a picture with him?
Catching them lying.
Yeah, like catching you lying.
The one that invited him to the tent.
Yes, he tried to act like so. They think there was some like
these hoes
back. Thank you. Check your friends. They think some back conversation and changes was happening. So a lot of people, the story doesn't make sense. There was some inconsistencies in a lot of stories, but the media did not obviously communicate that. But I don't know. As your fathers, you're here for fathers, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a father?
Yes, I am.
Are you a father of a black man, black boy?
Yes, I am.
Imagine your son
or daughter.
I have imagined, and I've been thinking about that. I actually did some reflection on it the other night, last night, matter of fact, because I was somewhat taken aback by the whole piece. And it just really resonated with me because it just shows the value of our lives and how much our lives don't matter here in America
at all.
And so we have to begin that process of us coming together as a community and really protecting each other and putting our arms around our young men in this day and time. So I reflected on it greatly.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. we had a whole meltdown and disruption of a session one years back during the George Floyd period, and it was because these our colleagues across the aisle were doing creating such foul pieces of legislation that adversely affect specifically Black folks, right? And keep in mind now, this is in the time of George Floyd, Nathan Bedford Forrest statues, and they were running legislation, like in fact passing legislation that said, if you are being arrested and you run from the officer, and the officer chases you and gets killed or maimed, then you will receive additional charges of murder or assault because that officer got killed or maimed, right? And the reason I'm mentioning this is because some of these pieces of legislation be damned if you do, damned if you don't. And I argued in committee and in the meeting after I cursed everybody out and shut the session down. I said, y'all running legislation. Here we are trying to live to make our case that this officer was going to kill me. So I run from him in order not to be killed by him. And then you tell me if he chases me and gets killed, I'm on the hook for murder of the officer. Right. And so, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. They passed a law in Texas, stand your ground.
Exactly.
Right. And here this young man was standing his ground per the law.
Yes.
And yet he's still convicted of murder by an all-white jury.
And that's what the defense was saying, the stand the ground law. But a lot of people are arguing like when he went in, he shouldn't admitted to doing it. But he did admit, you young 17. He said he admitted it was an accident. He didn't intend to do it. He was defending himself. But I don't know. Do you think he should have said he did it, or he should have waited for defense? That's what a lot of people
always wait for your turn.
Exactly. So there's a big community argument, like we need to educate our young people, whatever. If you're in a situation, especially if you're underage, legally, you don't have to say anything without your parents. Even if you don't have representation, you're not supposed to action nothing without your parents even being present. Not supposed to.
In different states, depending on what state you're in.
Depending on what state. I don't know. What's the rule here?
You have to have a parent.
Okay, in Iowa, same thing too. Yeah.
Yeah. But here's what's more interesting, right? That judge is elected.
Yeah.
Let me just let that sit there. All of them state representatives and state legislators that make those laws that judge or whoever used for that conviction, they're elected. Yeah. And here's the cultural differences, right? You have us, when something like this happens to this 17-year-old Black male, we'll be on Facebook having discussion on top of discussion on top of discussion until the next thing comes out or the next line dance comes out.
You and these line dance.
But had that been a 17-year-old white person that was convicted, like what's the dude name that was in Milwaukee shooting folks, or in what's his name? No, not him. No,
the one in Buffalo.
No, the one that went to the protest and with the AR.
Oh yeah.
They have a lot of pictures of everybody that got away with stuff that did way worse things. They're white.
Now when
he carried a gun
into an open crowd,
across the state line,
killed two people,
and injured one.
And they saying that he should run for office.
Right, and that, but,
they said he should run for office.
But when it was happening to him, they anteed up. They sent money. They voted. Right, they spoke with their vote, right?
Wow.
But we're going to discuss this on Facebook for the next couple of weeks till the next thing happens.
But speaking of money, they do have some people stepping up. Can you play that video?
Great.
I want to spend $5 million to get a new top lawyer for Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo was actually sentenced to 35 years in prison for self-defense and must endure 17 and a half years before he can apply for parole. This is simply too disgusting. This is not justice at all. This is the court taking a 17-year-old boy of color to make an example out of him. That day, it was raining heavily outside. Carmelo just went into a rest tent to hide from the rain, and as a result, he was surrounded and humiliated by Austin and that group of white school team stars. And driven away a full 15 times, it was Austin who first made a move and pushed him. Carmelo was all alone facing them at the time. He was in extreme fear, afraid of being beaten by this group of people. He only pulled out a weapon for self-defense just to protect himself. If it were switched to a white kid being cornered by a group of black people and taking out a weapon, those people in the court would absolutely immediately rule this as self-defense. Even when his mother Kala cried her heart out and begged bitterly in the court, they completely ignored it. They don't want to find out the truth at all. They just want to use a heavy sentence to destroy this boy's future.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Hopefully people will come to his aid, and they are going to appeal from what I understand, but we need to flood that, his defense fund, just like the Klan floods the defense fund of Chud the Builder and what's the little white boy name that Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse.
Did he come here? One of them
Yeah, he came.
Yeah, got ran off. Remember he came to University of Memphis, got his ass ran out of here.
And the artists, I think the artists need to step up too. I mean, everybody talking about what Jay-Z did on a freestyle, and let's put some money together, man. Some real money for this young man.
Don't get me started on that, man, because we got the ability. Anyway, no, I ain't going down the rabbit hole. Man, speaking of fathers, Antonio, you got some good stuff working. What's happening with Fathers First, man?
Well, there's a lot of stuff happening with Fathers First, but actually this month, we will be having our Fatherhood and Families Expo this month at the headquarters in Memphis, Shelby County Schools.
All right.
On the 27th of this month.
27th.
And the biggest thing about this is that we're going to be giving out over 20,000 diapers this year. Last year we gave 20,000. Last year we gave out 10,000. This year we're going to give out more than 20,000 with the help of Sweet Cheeks Ministry. Also different donor organizations who came out, the individuals like the Foster family who have given out donations for this particular event. So it's going to be a great event.
You had an incredible reason and purpose for this diaper thing, right? Giving out these diapers to you're giving them out to fathers and mothers, right?
Fathers and mothers.
Fathers and mothers. So what was the reason? What was your reasoning for that?
So really our purpose of Fathers First is to really strengthen the family and is also to really help to build those positive childhood experiences. And so when you think about building those childhood experiences, you really need to start the foundation. And so when you think about that, you think about Maslow's theory of hierarchy. And the first stage is their safety piece. And so when children are born, they're here and they basically are entrusting us as parents to take care of them. And so one of the major things that children have to deal with are their diapers. And so when children are being raised with soiled diapers, wet diapers, that begins to have that mindset and begins their trauma piece because it creates that sickness in their bodies. Kids that have soiled diapers have to go to doctors more. Urinary tract infection, diaper rashes, all those things contribute to the psyche of trauma. And so all that. And so when you have that, that begins their trauma piece. And so that begins their adverse childhood experiences. And so what we want to do, we want to basically end that process and begin to create positive childhood experiences. And so one of the things we're going to do is to help families and fathers and mothers get those diapers to their babies, clean diapers. And as you all know, diapers are expensive.
Yes.
One in two families in America actually have problems with securing funds for diapers. And so, if it's 1 in 2 in the United States, it's going to be even more in the city of Memphis. And so we want to make sure that we provide this service and build it out for the families here in Memphis.
I don't mean no harm, but that shit is fucking incredible.
Yeah, it's
man.
Like,
What I love, me, my PR hat is on right now, and the fact that you got a man, that is speaking to the importance of making sure that baby is dry, right?
Yeah,
and you educating fathers about the importance of making sure this baby is dry. Man, look, man.
You don't usually see that.
That's an anomaly.
That's true.
Yeah, that's an anomaly. That's actually a national story, you ask me.
And it need to cause a domino effect. But that's what I need to say.
Yeah, absolutely. Man. Yeah, plus them sisters tired of changing them babies by themselves.
And we tired of always taking the baby to the bathroom when we go out. Okay, y'all fathers, Yeah, fathers this month.
We were like,
Take the baby to the
man.
bathroom and change it. But I do have a question. I'm an ADHD, y'all. I'm a
give it
turn.
to
Okay.
I never understood this because we're talking about diapers. It's
Yes, ma'am.
aligned, and men change diapers. You're getting the diapers and all that. When you go to a restaurant, there's not one changing station in the men's bathroom.
Oh, that's starting to change though.
That's
Oh,
like
yeah,
an
yeah.
escape
It's
goat.
starting to
Where's
change.
change at? Can you
Well,
one place?
Airport.
Airports.
Where? One place. It's not fair. It really isn't. So that's always.
I mean,
a
how do you
scapegoat.
know?
I know.
How you know ain't no
Just know I know.
diaper changing
Yeah.
station?
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my
Yeah.
husband
I'm
just
thinking
lying.
about-
Dang, I don't want to take the baby.
Hey, that was his. That was
This
his
is lying.
Hey, that was his way
I want to do
out,
a protest.
man.
I'm doing a
It
protest.
might be something you discuss with him.
I am.
Shout out, I hear you,
I'm
Mitch.
gonna
Hey,
start
Mitch.
calling.
Wink, wink. Ain't no changing station.
I'm gonna start calling. I'm gonna say, do
Wink,
y'all
wink.
men can they go in the bathroom too? Because if they can't, I don't want to go out. So serious. But go ahead. I'm sorry, sir. Look at
So-
Parkinson. I'm like, oh Lord, how do we?
Hey, if Mitch got an alibi, he got an alibi.
No.
Look. Hey, man, ain't no
God.
changing stations in the men's bathroom, right? You gonna have to do it, baby.
I didn't want to go nowhere changing diapers. But that is amazing, but it makes me sad that people have to struggle with a diaper. Stuff is just too expensive, been expensive, and I'm glad that you guys are meeting that need. Because 20,000 diapers.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of diapers. But you know what's interesting too is we're in Men's Mental Health Month, right? Having that resource actually relieves men of some of the stress.
Most definitely.
Especially men are expected to be providers, and that's okay. We're cool with that. Providers and protectors, right? And having y'all as a resource to get these diapers delivered to the home, man. That's and I don't mean delivered literally. I mean, but for them to
Bad
bring
service,
them to the home.
yeah.
Man, that's an incredible resource, man, and that'll take the stress off a brother, right?
Come on,
man, you ain't got to hear no nagging woman, man. Hey, you gonna get some diapers or what?
Yeah, she gonna find something else if she a nag one. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
Wow.
She is.
She gonna find another way to get some
something
diapers.
else.
Find something else.
How she gonna get them?
How she gonna what? I'm saying once she give her the diaper, she gonna have something else to nag about if she a nagging woman. That's what I'm saying.
Straighten it up, man.
Yeah, no. She gonna find something else.
Hey, shout out to Linda Hobson. Shout out to Felicia Nicole Christian. That held my food from me. Shout out to Jackson Baker, Tamika Brunson. Thank y'all for watching. Jackson
I have
Baker.
a question though too.
What's your question?
What other services or programs that your nonprofit provides? I know this is a big event. Do you guys do something throughout the year that helps the men and
Most
families?
definitely. Yes, ma'am. So we do things all throughout the year. We actually our main focus is capacity building, and so we really want to build the capacity of our fathers and our families so they can be really more engaged with their children. So we do trainings every month at our facility at 2180 Union. We also have engagement activities at the schools that we partner with. And so with those things, we help fathers to learn how to help support reading literacy in the schools.
That's important.
We help fathers to understand the importance of their presence in their children's lives, because we found that when fathers are more engaged with their children, then the behavior issues go down, the academics go up, and the attendance actually goes up in schools. We do Fatherhood Fridays at the schools where we actually are partnering with. So every Friday, one Friday every month, usually the last Friday of every month in schools that we're working with, like Valentine Elementary, like Hawkins Mill Elementary. We have the fathers come out and participate with the kids, welcome in the morning times. We also do a partnership with Perkins on Poplar, and we do what we call Dinner with Dads. And during that particular event, we have a stage where the kids eat free on that night. Fathers can come in, get the kids.
Awesome.
Kids eat free.
God, yes. Hello.
Kids eat free.
Take your kid out.
Yeah,
please.
every third Wednesday.
Spend
And
time.
so they spend time with the kids, but we also have resources there at the event. So we have a guest speaker that comes in that talks about things like mental health, financial literacy, things about education. And so we do that all throughout the year. We do what we call fatherhood stroll walks, when we emphasize health with the families, and we do that at the Big River Crossing usually 3 times a year. And so we do a lot of stuff in the city of Memphis. We kind of
the Boys and Girls Club. Don't you do something with them too? I saw.
We have partnered with them, but we're trying to build those partnerships out even more in everything, because there are a lot of opportunities out there for fathers, and we want to make sure that we get those resources out. And one thing we're going to have at the event at the Impact Fair, we actually want to have a resource fair there as well. And so during the resource fair, they'll be able to have an opportunity to interact with different organizations that provide services to fathers. So You'll be able to go and find a job opportunity. You may get some health resources, learn about how to get assistance with rental assistance, things of that nature. So we're trying to really provide full services for families.
We need to get Concord Career Colleges out there doing massages for the fathers.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect,
man.
That'd be perfect.
Man. Look, hey, I know y'all still watching, so Maisha,
come on now,
Makia, and Wanda, y'all. Hey, let's get them out there.
We'd love to have them.
Yeah,
and then that's a perfect thing that you're saying, because we do have some opportunities for some more vendors to actually come out that day at the event. So it's free for the vendors. So if you are an organization who wants to come out and get your voice heard, get your business out there, or get your services out there, please contact me at 901-316-7772.
Man, you finna have them women jumping in.
Okay, say it one more time because I interrupted.
What is it again?
901-316-7772. Yeah, my wife went like that.
Yeah, wife ain't going. Don't do it.
Hey, but look, they like, here, good daddy.
Right.
Be a good daddy for my baby.
Can you call so-and-so?
How many members you got over there?
Right. Yeah, I want to come to Fathers First. So what date is that on again?
That's going to be on June 27th.
June 27th.
June 27th. It starts at 10 o'clock. It's going to end at 1.
Where is it located? Yeah,
it's going to be at 160 Glen Rogers Avenue, which used to be 160 South Hollywood, which is Memphis Shelby County headquarters.
Oh yeah, right on. Right by Children's Museum.
Yeah, right by Children's Museum.
By
the Liberty Bowl. By the Liberty Bowl. Yeah, so we're going to be there. It starts at 10. It's going to end at 1, and we're going to have some services out there. Also, we have an organization called Scholars in the Middle. There's a group of young people coming out. They're going to support and build out some activities for families out there that day, helping kids to learn about STEM activities and literacy activities during that time period.
I know he's an educator too now. So you hear all that. I love that, man. I love it. Look, so here's what I'm committing to. I'll be just getting back in the country on the 26th. On the 27th, we'll be there. We're going to set up a booth and we're going to do interviews on site at the expo.
I won't be there.
Angelica, we ain't letting Angelica come because it's men. It's for us, right? Can we have something, Angelica?
Then we be arguing.
Can we have something, Angelica? Look, I'm just kidding. Angelica got a great event happening at the same time, so it kind of
you kind of flipped.
Yeah. But we got this though. Me and DJ Kojak, we're gonna come. We're gonna do interviews.
The men gonna hold it down. I can't wait to see this. They're gonna hold it down, y'all.
So Q, I'm telling you now, Q. So we need the mobile setup, with the chairs and the backdrop and the cameras and the mics, so we can do interviews and all of the stuff that we got going on. So
and you do have a website, social media, and you're an official nonprofit organization, correct?
Yes, we're an official nonprofit organization with a 501c3, and we have all
good standing.
Good standing.
Good standing.
And so our website is actually fathersfirstmemphis.com. Fathersfirstmemphis.com. It provides all the information about our organization and also provides information about our expo fair and the diaper drive on that page.
Yeah, and I would do this right here on the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am publicly pledging a $1,000 donation to the Antonio. Listen, I've been knowing this brother for a long time, and we used to be back to back fighting for education for public schools, and then next, our next chapter was we're fighting for fathers, right? Yeah. And now, I want to help you in any way
I appreciate
that I possibly can. Awesome. So you have our full support. You can always list the Antonio Parkinson Project as a sponsor of all of your events. And you can always use my name as wherever you need to use it on in regards to all of the stuff that you're doing for Fathers First, man.
That's a blessing.
I think it's absolutely wonderful, and I need y'all to reach out and support him. And I hope that anybody that's watching the show, that this gift that I'm pledging to Fathers First will help to motivate you and spur you to pledge something to you. I'm not saying you have to do as much as I'm doing, but just help, man. Look, man, y'all know, man, how important our fathers are. I always say, the role, our role in our community is to protect the women and children.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
We have to be present to protect the women and children. And you also hear me say the beautiful thing about us living in this era of the Trump administration is it's going to force us back to community. This is us getting back to community. And us, making our future, or putting our future in our hands, us taking care of us. Yeah. I love what you're doing, man. I mean it too, man. With every
I appreciate that, and I thank you for supporting me throughout the years. As you said, we've been fighting this fight for a long time, and and just trying to really make a difference in the community and city of Memphis. And I was born and raised in Memphis, and I love Memphis, and I'm going to stay and continue to fight until God calls me home. So,
amen. Y'all give it up for Antonio Harvey in the building. Yeah. Hey, look. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we are going to just quickly talk about this Big Tigger situation, right? Because there's a lot of conversation around that. And Antonio, you're welcome to stay, because actually, please stay, because you might be able to add something to this conversation, right? So y'all don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be right back. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Election time is here. And once again, people across Memphis and Shelby County are saying the same thing. We need change. But here's the question. Are we actually doing anything different? Because doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome, now that's insanity. If you walk into that booth unprepared, nothing changes. That's why you should have your official voter guide with you. Download it, share it, and bring it with you when you vote. Skip the pesky campaign workers. Go in ready, because this time, you're prepared, and your vote will be intentional. Download yours at theofficialvoterguide.com.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
It was the look on his face. Hey, welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. Hey, listen. Y'all, if y'all hadn't been following it, man, y'all remember Big Tigger from, what is it, 106 in Park?
106 in Park.
106
Rap
in Park.
City.
Rap City.
The
That's
basement.
He's just so nice, smiling.
Yeah. He started out as a DJ. He started as a personality, DJ and personality, on DC radio too. And I think, I want to say, was not Bob Simpson. Was it Bob Simpson that was on? That was the first
Donnie
Simpson. Donnie Simpson, I think, was a mentor of his, Big Tigger. Shout out to Big Tigger. But anyway, man, Big Tigger got a lot of shit going on. Kojak, bring us in, Kojak. Bring us up.
Hip-hop icon. Everybody's been in his basement. He's in ATL now. He didn't show up for work because he got, some allegations going on. Go ahead and run that for me, Q.
Okay.
Okay, the young lady you just saw, that's his current wife, Alicia Brown. And she's saying that Tigger's not only put hands on her, but also he's been doing some cheating. So, a lot of people that know Tigger said...
You see our guest, shake your head one more time.
That's
a sign of a good man.
A lot of folks that know Tigger say, he's never been in the news for nothing crazy. He's a mild-mannered person.
That's not true. They were saying he had some little...
Not whoop and tell.
I'm talking about
that ain't got nothing to do with that.
I'm talking about put hands on somebody, or some crunk like that. So a lot of people saying that they don't think it's real. Matter of fact,
her face ain't real.
Well, he's saying
Shalisa Cox is real.
Woofing.
Shalisa Cox is watching.
Okay,
she is it real. Shalisa, let us know in the comments. Is it real? But there's some controversy with the girl, ain't it?
The allegation. He works with her. The person that he's supposed to have an affair with is Francesca or something like that, and they work together on a show.
Yeah, she's sexy too.
And just because of that,
nothing sexier than the vows you take before the Lord. Okay, don't listen to the heathen. Anyway, so that's a whole nother. I feel like I ain't gonna hit that. I ain't gonna hit that left. I ain't gonna hit that left.
I'm just listening.
It's just like when you gonna sit there and cheat, you just being messy. Why cheat that messy, that close to homework? I'm just saying. But anyways, go ahead, Coach.
But they saying this young lady may not be telling the truth.
Which young lady?
The wife.
The wife.
Oh,
Alicia Brown. So we got to tape some. We got footage of that.
Kojak went old school. Said we got tape.
Big Tigger waited 40-something years to get married, and he got caught up with a whole nut, allegedly. This is not the story, y'all. The injuries that this woman suffered is not the story. Stay with me. This woman is Alicia Brown, but this is when it gets weird. 7 years ago, Alicia Brown's daughter disappeared from Baltimore, Reisterstown, Maryland, basically. 7 years ago, when she was going through a custody dispute with the father. Allegedly, the daughter was visiting her and just went missing. She had the daughter for a visitation and the daughter went missing. The police said in their investigation it didn't look like there was any forced entry or anything. Nonetheless, the father has not seen his child, does not know where this little girl is for over 7 years. And the reason why she lost custody of the daughter was because she had left her in a car for 8 hours while she was at the casino. Probably what, Arundel Mills, y'all? Based on local reports, it sounds like Alicia has a history of running game, weaponizing the legal system, running, absconding from whatever issue she's having. And I just don't know how Big Tigger even got caught up with her, because there are blog pages saying that they tried to reach out and tell Tigger about her daughter that was missing. Mind you, he now has a daughter with her, and people who know her well are alleging that she is so insidious. These injuries that she's presenting may have very well not been caused by Big Tigger, but just another part of a ploy for her to get attention and get control over whatever's happening between her and Big Tigger. And those of us in the DMV have known about Tigger for well over 25, 30 years and have never really heard anything bad about him. Have a good day.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Y'all shut up and because we back in here.
There might be some truth in there.
Hey, right.
Longitudinal study.
That's my window.
Yeah, Angelica got her windows busted out.
I did. I told y'all the story. I didn't cheat. He cheated on me. He cheated on me. Got caught up, and then bust all my windows. Went front shield, one hitters all the way around. I couldn't see all the way around my car.
You never bust a window though.
Right? No, I never touch property. I touch people.
You never fought in the snow topless or anything.
I have fought in I have fought in below degrees weather topless. 3 a.m.
Then she said 3 a.m. Like, remember? So we were just saying about the crazier they are. Yeah.
No, I did fight, so I did. I was young then. I tell people I'm an open book so people can hopefully learn something.
Would you fight now?
I fight now?
Yeah.
Because of what?
Your husband.
Like a cheating allegation?
What was you fighting for that time?
Cheating. I seen he rolled up with the girl in the car.
So would you fight now?
With him in the car? With the girl? Oh no, I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
No, what you say? No, I was young and dumb. Hello,
Q said, why you fight her? Why you fight the girl?
She did not fight me. Let's be clear. He got
but
out.
You live and you learn.
Got out.
You
Thank you. I did crazy stuff, Pastor, but I changed my ways.
Are you a pastor?
No,
not made him a pastor. You gonna say that?
She made me a pastor. Yeah, I know. Man, Shalisa Cox said
she's like my mother.
Right.
I might be confirmation.
Shalisa Cox said cheating is never okay.
Thank you.
And why? And it's never okay, and you definitely don't put your hands on nobody.
I saw that.
I was young. I was young. I put hands.
I don't think she was talking to you. I don't think she was talking about you. I think she's talking about the
still.
The
I put
thing.
hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they're making the case for Tigger for saying that the woman. I mean, honestly, the whole idea of the fact that nobody, where's the baby at?
I know people who kids they don't sold their kids, and we ain't never seen them kids no more. I'm sorry, and if people and family knew, I'm just saying.
But you making a strong.
I did.
They sold their kids.
So yes, illegally. Yes, I'm being serious. Yes,
it happens. Gonna pull up on you and say, "Hey,
it happens." Thank you. It happens. Yes, you'd be like, "Where the kid?" or something happened. It'd be CPS, and they had to give the child away. They ain't gonna tell you that part. Look at they gonna act like they ain't got custody no more. I'm just saying they may not tell that part.
Where they going to CPS?
Where they selling them at?
Yeah, think about back in the days. Think about back in the days when auntie, where there was like some kind of scandal in the family, and all of a sudden your brother really was your uncle really. People move kids around all the time. Y'all be like, y'all all know this, and then you don't know until it's a family dinner, and they be like, well, who y'all talking about?
Just like Uncle Ty.
And everybody like, don't say nothing.
Tyler Perry.
Grandma had to die first. Then all of a sudden, all the family secrets. Come on now.
Just like Uncle Ty.
A family member might have a baby, and he raised nothing. He just wanted to. We don't know.
Man,
Yeah,
you got the same DNA as Uncle Todd.
exactly.
You
But,
drink like Uncle Todd too.
but the thing is, even if she crazy or not, it's always when a woman's involved, comes forward, they always say she was crazy, whatever. Look at Cassie. Nobody believed her until that tape got released.
They still don't believe her.
And he stomped her to the ground, and they didn't believe her for real until then. Then you got to be like, so we got to take all allegations seriously. And the person that gets online and cry like that, that's more of an attention seeking. But she may have to do that because of his stardom.
You know,
to
that point, I never understood how or why. How do you wind up the video? So you set your phone up.
Oh my God, I'm about to go
you put it on record, and why are you crying while you're putting it on record, or are you crying after it starts recording?
I think you have to wait for the teardrop, then you hit it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Antonio, they could be doing it as it goes along. He could be crying all the time. They just hit the button.
I can see if you're talking and then you start crying.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've talked to my friend.
Now that can happen
Marco
too.
Polo, not live. Let's be clear, not live. Like talking, you start to well up and cry. But I've never. I don't know.
So you set the camera up and
he's so petty.
Then all of a sudden you start crying.
Yeah. I guess it hit them after they set the camera up. They get the right.
But you ain't
angle.
talking to nobody.
Yeah,
I mean,
talking to the people.
I mean, you
Nobody
are.
that cares.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I'm the same. But I'm the same person that don't understand why.
Oh God.
If you're in the hospital, you take a picture of yourself in the hospital either. So I don't understand
that's
it.
me too.
I'm not knocking anybody. Don't come after me with
Come
rakes and
after me,
pitchforks.
y'all. Come after them.
Well, sometimes they want people to send prayers up for them. Like, okay,
But the thing
That's a
is,
good-
y'all,
that's a good-
that's
I'll
not.
shoot some
That's a
prayers
lie.
up for
Listen,
me.
let me put my gloves on.
Let me put my lip gloss on.
Yeah, they're not gonna pray for you anyways. Like anybody. Listen, I'm sorry. I tell people get a notebook, a journal, and a group of friends that actually is gonna do it because all these people, maybe 0.5 of them are gonna pray. Most of them are just not being nosy and probably talking about you anyways. You want to take your picture, send to your group of people that you have them actually pray. If you want to cry, I think you should do that because most of the world is just judging you anyways, and it's a form of attention seeking.
Yeah,
a lot of it is.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, or just say just post, hey y'all, I'm in the hospital. I got sick and I'm in the
So
hospital.
who y'all? I gotta
Pray
tell
for
everybody that I have to tell them I'm in the hospital.
Well,
I
if you're a
send it to
public figure, maybe.
I send them a thing.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't
So
know.
people-
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
It's
not
not
gonna say
something
that.
I would do, but
You said public, like
I
I'll send
don't
y'all.
know,
Y'all know I'm
but-
in there. I'm in the hospital. We're gonna take this picture.
Oh, we're
or-
gonna pull up. I'm bringing my
Thank
laptop.
you.
We're doing some work. We're
Thank
working while you're in the
Like
hospital.
when I was in the hospital, they did a funny TikTok video. Nobody knew I was in the hospital. Everybody was mad. I was like, I didn't tell nobody I was in the hospital, but they were just being funny in the hospital. I just know I'm not like that. But I'm gonna tell the people who need to know.
Yeah.
Do the world need to know?
Did you get calls from people saying, "Girl,
Yeah, they were
you was
mad.
they didn't know you was in the
because,
hospital.
but
How
if
come you
you're
didn't
one of
say
the people that
nothing?"
they didn't know, you.
Yeah, and then you might leave somebody out that should have known.
No, I didn't know.
Well, damn.
No.
It's like sometimes when I
No.
post the flyers for the hip hop lounge.
Oh, God.
And I think everybody see it, they go and like
Mm-hmm.
it, but they don't show up. Everybody
yeah.
don't show up. That's on there. They like
Yeah.
it, but do they really like it?
That ain't the
Really
same thing, Coach Jack. They had to
You
physically
praying or are you
I think
really
it-
praying?
I think it's the algorithm, though. I don't know if that's your
that
people.
takes physical energy to get in the car and drive and plan. A prayer, you can pray sitting up. I could pray right now. I could pray in the bath. That's no excuse.
Okay.
That's a
But sometimes you got to tell them, just talk to them like in the camera, be like, tonight is,
oh my God. What's
tonight,
tonight, Kodak?
is the juking night, hip hop lounge.
I'm
so
glad
you
you
can come on out.
clarified it. 'Cause I didn't know what the hell she's talking
And
about.
tomorrow, Thursday night, we're open too. Doors open at 9 o'clock tonight, 8 o'clock tomorrow. So
I'm glad you clarified because I didn't know where the hell the show had devolved to. I didn't know what the hell.
I knew he was
Did you,
going to
Antonio?
promo. I did.
It was kind of going in tangents.
I mean, we went from posting pictures of you in the hospital to juking night at the hip hop
and
lounge.
nobody liking pictures and not showing up. I knew he was going promo.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Speaking of promo, Angelica, you got an event coming up.
Yes, I am. June 27th.
27 too.
It's a good date.
June 27th.
What time is yours?
It is from 11 to 2. It's called the Influence Collective. Yes, Influence Collective. You guys, everything.
Mine's at
You're going to
10.
come create content, learn about branding. You're going to learn how to use AI. If you're an entrepreneur, nonprofit leader, business owner, all these things, come in here. You get a three pictures mini shoot. You leave with 3 professional reels, forever green. They call them forever green reels. So that's like evergreen. Sorry, that means you can use it over and over again. So that's content that will never get old because it's your content. That's the VIP level. Okay, it's going to be at Create Studio downtown. It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be a good time, and it's sponsored by Cafe Idlewild already. Shout out to my sponsor. Thank you.
Can you still go? Can you still get in?
You can still sign up. I have like 2 VIP tickets left, and early bird is this Friday, and I think we have like 4 of them left.
Okay.
And I'm not gassing y'all up. I'm being for real. So that's how many is left.
Bullshit.
Oh, okay. Play if you want to. You're going to find out. But you guys, it's going to be a good time.
Get them tickets.
It's going to be really nice.
I'm very proud of her.
It's grown. Last year it was in a smaller space. God said, move it to this space. It's going to be good. It's a content creation studio, a lot of photo ops, and just be able to take your brand and your look to the next level.
And it'll be a lot of fun, too.
Yep. And I have Alexis Cole telling you how to show up on camera and be fabulous. And then I also have speaker India. She's a communication professional.
India. Okay.
Yep. And she grows like big brands.
That's pretty good.
That nobody knows about. She's going to tell you, thank you, how to grow. So thank you. Come on. Come on.
Shit.
Taylor Com events. You can go to Taylor Com. That's from Taylor COMM.
Yeah. Also, those of you that missed the town hall meeting on June 27th, not June 27th, was it May 27th? With the last town hall meeting. There's another one coming up on June 23rd. At Oak Grove Missionary Baptist Church, basically the same lineup. Shout out to Pastor Donald Johnson.
It's on stage.
It's on Highway 64. Is it still staged at that point?
My belt is goes there.
Yeah. Shout out to Pastor Donald Johnson. It's going to be the redistricting and education. So those of you that missed it, you want to show up at this. We'll make that information available also, and you have to have an e-ticket to get in. So make sure you look for the link. It'll be on all of our social media pages and the Antonio Parkinson Project page as well. All right. Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
All right, man. Hey, man. So we'll see y'all. Actually, we're going to be doing another show next week.
A lot of special shows.
It won't
around
be Friday
Parkinson's
because there's a lot of travel happening right now.
Around Parkinson.
Well.
A lot of
and it happens around Angelica too, does it not, Coach?
I say cancel.
She must have time today because she ain't rushing out of here. She's trying to talk and chatter.
I'm trying to go. My husband said,
I can't tell.
It's time to go.
Right. So y'all make sure y'all hit this share button, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate each and every one of y'all who've been watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson